In this installment of the 1955 RJ rebuild, I decided to pull the hubs off and see how bad, if there was anything really bad about them. And to be honest with you, I'm very happy with what I see. As I indicated in my prior video, the early early production RJs had a C-clip retaining the hub assembly onto the axles, both sides. This side also. So this is the original axle to the tractor. Somebody did drill a hole in here, and where's the bolt? I don't even, oh, here it is. And had this bolt assembly in there to hold the hub on. Oops, excuse me. Here. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to weld that hole. I was going to replace this axle, but it's looking, so far, it's looking like it's in pretty good shape, as long as the bearing area is not blown out completely. I think I'm just going to weld up the end of the axle and just grind it down nice and smooth and save the original axle with the C-clip. Same with this. I mean, the hubs are, these are the original early style hubs. They have the thin webbing, not the thick webbing like the later models and the replacements. The teeth themselves look like they're in really good shape. There's a lot of dried grease and crap in there. I'll have to clean that all out before I make my final assessment on the teeth. But the teeth themselves look pretty good. I might just hit them with the roto tool in the centers just to make that just a little bit deeper. I don't think these are going to have to be all welded up, but they're in pretty good shape. So I'm going to save the originals. Going to reuse them. Same with this one. Can't complain about how this one looks. The teeth actually look like they're in really good shape. There's a lot of crap and dirt and grime in there, but we'll get that all cleaned up. I had to take the brake band off in order to get the hub off, but that doesn't matter because the brake band's going to go to the toilet. Run of the mill. The lug nuts are the original lug nuts because they're flat. There's nothing there. Real nice shape. So I'm going to pop the gear case cover and we'll see how bad or good that is. Okay, got that gear case cover off. Came off fairly easy. The only problem I had was with the cap screws that the prior owner had used. Not correct, so we'll be using the correct style bolts to hold the gear case cover on. Basically ran around with my Allen wrench and my socket style Allen wrench, which I don't know where it is right this second, but no, actually there's the set, so whatever. Went around, loosened up all the bolts, all the way around, top, bottom, made sure they were all loosened up, took them all out of the way. And then I took a little piece of wood, just reached across to the fill plug and then the drain plug, which is down at the bottom, and just lightly tapped it with the hammer. Once I got a little bit of a crack formed between the gear case cover and the backing plate, I used my gasket scraper, slid that in there, and gingerly worked it around, all the way around. Gear teeth, excellent shape. Even the little gear, well, that's the chain, that looks real good. And if we come across to the other side and look down in there, that gear is in really good shape also. It doesn't look like there's any real wear. The oil was nice and clean. Obviously, the prior owner just changed the oil or took care of it quite nicely. The next thing I'm going to do is I have removed there's a little C-clip here. Removed the C-clip. I'm about to take the set screw off of the pulley. I'm going to take the pulley off, and then you can push the shaft, the chain, the secondary gear here with the chain off at the same time. I'll do that in a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just scoot over to the gear case cover. Okay, the gear case cover. This is in really nice shape. There's really nothing wrong with it. Has the fill plug here. I should have mentioned this earlier. This is an early gear case cover, and the reason we know, or the reason for that, is that there's a drain hole right here for the gear case in the front. I guess you say the 7 o'clock position if you're looking at the tractor from the side. Typically, you'll see RJs with a drain hole right around here in the 4 o'clock position of the axle, but because this one's an early one, or early 55, the drain hole is actually right there on the bottom. But it's in real good shape, fairly clean. Doesn't look like it's ever been welded or anything to that effect. The threads are all in real good shape all the way around, the best I can see at this point in time without actually physically washing it. But I see no issues with this gear case cover. I'm real happy with that. There we go. Another RJ's been blown apart. The gear case cover is completely done. Everything's been removed. Everything looks like it's in really good shape, like I said. I'm real happy with it. I'm just going to take the seat off, this stupid bracket, and the brake band, because we're not going to need that anymore. And onwards. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I don't know exactly what the next part will be. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do next. I might fix the rear axle. I don't know yet. All right, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.